In a world where Led Zeppelin creates the soundtrack, the camera has looked behind it all. Behind the scenes, behind the songs, behind the talent. Yet there is one group no one has looked behind until now. GTLO on MGK, behind the fans, behind the music. See what's behind it all, January 2014.
Led Zeppelin was one of the legendary rock bands that ruled the 1970s. An early practitioner of the heavy metal sound, they sadly agreed to disband upon the tragic death of drummer John Bonham in 1980. But over 30 years later, their music is celebrated by a hardcore group of Philadelphia area fans. Tonight we look at this fan group, the DJ who is the brainchild behind it, and the people who bring it to life. We'll see their history, their posts, their triumphs, and their tragedies. Tonight, it's GTLO on MGK on Behind the Fans, Behind the Music.
Here comes Led Zeppelin.
It's 8 o'clock at Philadelphia's Classic Rock 102.9 MGK. Tell them what it means, Jimmy.
Come on, it's time to wake up and get the lead out.
Ray Koob ready to do the lead thing for you here at 8 o'clock. We do it every night on MGK.
And with that intro, keyboards and smartphones all around Philadelphia start working overtime as DJ Ray Koob of Classic Rock Station 102.9 MGK introduces Get the Lead Out, his tribute show to iconic rock band Led Zeppelin. As the music plays each Monday through Thursday night for a 3-song block, the show's legion of fans tax the Facebook search engines as they laugh and cry, share and learn, ask and receive, and celebrate being part of the best fan page on Facebook. But how did this phenomenon begin? And who are the people who partake in this ritual? To find the answer, we first must realize the show preceded the page. How did the show come about? To begin our search, we turn to host Ray Koob.
Well, when Bubba John was on MMR at night, he started the original Get the Lead Out, God, probably in the late 80s. And there was a period of time when it was on hiatus, when nobody was doing that. But then we started doing it. And then my friend Carol Miller, who's in New York, she's doing a syndicated version of Get the Lead Out. And, you know, it seems like to be the perfect moniker for a show about this band. It's just Get the Lead Out. How can you say it any better?
With a perfectly named show created by a respected colleague now in his care, Ray was struck with just one thought. Hey, what can I do? His answer?
I realized that there was a lot of chatter on my Facebook page about the show every night, so I figured, well, we'll get a page and we'll just dedicate it to that, and we'll put up pictures and posts, having no idea what was going to happen.
What happened next was an inspired blend of music and mirth, of humanity and insanity, as strangers joined alone, yet grew as friends together. When we return, we meet a hardcore group of regulars and witness the rise of the Lemon King on GTLO on MGK. Behind the fans, behind the music.
Coming to the Mayberry Civic Center as part of their worldwide Tonsorial Parlor Tour.
Is there anybody in there?
I'm Floyd Lawson.
Roger Waters and Howard Sprague present Pink Floyd the Barber. Tickets on sale now. Call Sarah the operator. She'll patch you through. Also appearing,
Are you planning to stay long in Mayberry?
the long-awaited reunion of the Ant B-52s. That's Pink Floyd the Barber at the Mayberry Civic Center. Get your tickets today.
All right, I'll do it.
With a perfectly named show and an exciting Facebook group page, GTLO on MGK was taking the Philadelphia area by storm. And who are the people who make up this group? Well, they come from over the hills and far away. sharing a whole lot of love for this iconic band. The group includes teachers and students, artists and artisans, salespeople and managers, parents and children, the show's host himself, 2 of his colleagues, and a royal family. It is a family that highlights the essence of GTLO on MGK. At a recent gathering of the heart of this group, the 3 royal leadheads shared their stories. The jester, Ned Ryan.
Well, how I became a jester was kind of interesting because we had a king, which is David the Lemon King, and then we elected or nominated a queen, Tish the Tangerine Queen, and just kind of wondering what to do with me. And I was always cracking funny jokes and trying to make light of situations. So all of a sudden one night I became the jester. And here I am, jesting along.
The Tangerine Queen, Tish Cordelise.
Because they never played the song Tangerine. I kept asking for it, requesting it, and for some reason they didn't want to play it. And then when they would, everybody would be all, they played your song, you are Tangerine Queen. It's just like...
And the first among the royals, David Downing, the Lemon King. David's rise to prominence grew from his inquiry into the Lemon Song's lyrics. As David explains,
well, about a year or so ago, Ray played the Lemon Song on WMTK, and I posted a message on the GTL group asking how you could possibly get away with such filthy lyrics without the FCC finding you and shutting you down. And this led to a whole lot of interesting discussions about lemons and pies and such, and our other Led Zeppelin member Tish Cordelise decided to make this crown for me and officially crown me the Lemon King. So I am now officially the Lemon King.
this royal family is actually part of one big family, as demonstrated daily on the GTLO on MGK group page. And what keeps the family together? The reason they all join? The aura of iconic rock group Led Zeppelin. The details may be different, such as a favorite performer.
Favorite Led Zeppelin performer would have to be James Patrick Page.
It's Jimmy Page because his acoustic stuff is just... But if I had to choose one, it would be Bonham, because gotta love the drummer.
Or a special song.
My favorite Zepp song is the Lemon Song because I am the Lemon King.
My favorite Zepp song is 10 Years Gone, and the reason why is because it just, the lyrics really hit home. It just gives me goosebumps all over.
My favorite Zepp song is the Rain Song, and the reason why is it really showed me the genius of Jimmy Page and what his parameters were as far as what he could play and how he could play it. And he wasn't married to one particular style of music. And I think that the Rain Song really...
But Led Zeppelin is the bond. A bond where every day is a celebration day. And every night is cause to say thank you from this special group of friends. Yes, all was well in the GTLO world. A world that would experience some wearing and tearing as following good times, bad times arrive. As we continue our look at GTLO on MGK. Behind the fans, behind the music. When it's time to shop, don't just do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel better. At Feel Better's grocery store. On special this week is our Hair the Dog combo pack. A Yoo-Hoo chocolate drink and a tasty cake peach pie for only $1.50 or $9 for a 6-pack combo. This delicious duo will help you get over that hangover. But don't take our word for it. Just look at our celebrity endorsement.
Jesus Christ, I have a hangover.
That's the Hair the Dog combo at Feel Better's grocery store, located at 6 Stataway in Hungover, PA. Feel Better's grocery, where you just don't feel good, you feel better. Having selected their own royalty and morale to high, GTLO on MGK became a spirited group, with fun and laughter now making up a large part of the day. Spirits were especially high each Wednesday as Robert Hollowell Sr. would make his signature post.
Hump Day Hollowell is here.
But soon, the dancing days would lead to a series of heartbreakers, leading many to be dazed and confused. The first blow would come unexpectedly from the world of sports and involve a beloved player of the Philadelphia Phillies.
I don't know what to say. It was near tragedy. I really thought, that maybe I might not ever play Kashmir on Get the Let Out again.
Next, a communication breakdown would see a day when it would be close to 6 hours between Led Zeppelin songs, the longest 6 hours of the year.
It has to be the day that the station went 6 hours without playing the Led Zeppelin song. It was, I'm used to getting at least one Zeppelin song per hour, and to go 6 hours without any, I became despondent, and it was tragic.
One day, a couple weeks back, the station actually went 6 hours without playing a Led Zeppelin song. I started to think, uh-oh, are they doing a format change? Not good, not good.
The day the station went 6 hours between.
And finally, the gang felt stung as they perceived an end to the nightly shoutouts via an introduction of new intros and teasers.
They changed the intro to Get the Let Out, and it seemed like they weren't going to do any shout-outs. And without shout-outs for the group, what's the point? Sorry.
The worst tragedy that happened to me with the group is when they stopped doing the shout-outs. It just broke my heart. It was horrible.
I know! There was no shout-outs and no information. It just got to me, and well, I needed the support of my friends. Oh my God! I know. It was change sucks. We didn't hear our names or anything for days.
But just as quickly as skies darkened, the sun shone down as the shoutouts returned the following evening. The case of the 6 hours gap was also just cured in the light of the following day, as Led Zeppelin was again heard many times throughout the days to follow. Chase Utley's injury, however, was still lingering on, and seemed to be stretching both time and space in its longevity. This blow to morale seemed to grow. Then, almost unexpectedly, now batting for the Phillies, number 26, Chase Utley. And just like that, all was well again on the pages of GTLO. Which brings us back to the beginning. We learned how the show started and why the page started. But what compelled people to join? For that, the answers come from those who say it best, the members themselves.
Page for GTLO, I've made so many new friends, and we've shared our grandchildren's pictures and just life's experiences, job hunts. It's just become what they refer to a real social network, and it's just a lot of fun, and I enjoy reading everybody's post every day, every morning.
It's got to be the camaraderie that we have between each other on the page. We obviously have the commonality of Led Zeppelin, but we also have the outside of the music stuff that we talk about, and we're making jokes and laughing and so forth, and it kind of makes it fun. It's a great half hour at night.
My wife.
I joined GTLO on MGK because of Ray.
GTLO on MGK on Facebook is because I was always listening to GTLO on WMGK. It turned out to be one of the best decisions I've ever made. The people are great. I love interacting with them every night as we listen to Ray Get the Let Out, and it's just a really fun time.
I think part of it was because I love Led Zeppelin so much, and the other one was because of Ray and his way he talks to you on the radio. you know?
Well, I joined Get the Lead Out on MGK. I'm a long-time listener to MGK, but my son Bobby Jr. was a member of the Facebook page, and he said, "Dad, you got to join. You'd fit in perfect. You love Zeppelin and you love the group." And I joined, and it's been a great time, a lot of fun.
And there you have it. Among several reasons to join, a big reason is the show's curator, Ray Koob. He's carried on the legacy created by Bubba John Stevens, and his loyal following looks to see how many more times they hear their favorite song, share some trivia, and form new bonds. With several versions of Get the Lead Out on different radio stations and one nationally syndicated, we had to ask Ray one more time what makes the Philadelphia version special. His answer serves as our final word.
But I still think that Philadelphia's got it best. I really do. I think that from the very beginning, Get the Lead Out has had a home right here in Philadelphia. And speaking of which, if you don't mind, I gotta go because it's time to get the lead out.
Okay, we got it. Yes, first take.